Hold on, Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson? Yeah, that's not a couple we had on our 2025 bingo card, but Hollywood just keeps getting weirder. From on-screen chemistry to cheek kisses and fake makeouts on live TV, these two might actually be the most unexpected thing to come out of this summer's movie season. Pamela Anderson, 58, and Liam Neeson, 73, are reportedly dating, and yes, this is a real headline. The unlikely pairing is said to have started their romance while filming the new Naked Gun reboot, and insiders are insisting it's more than just a PR stunt. A source close to the production told People, "It's a budding romance in the early stages. It's sincere, and it's clear they're smitten with each other." That word, smitten, has been thrown around more than once when describing these two. They met for the first time on set, and things apparently clicked fast. As Neeson put it, "We discovered we had a lovely budding chemistry as two actors. It was like, oh, this is nice, let's not mold this, let it breathe." Everything truly exploded when the pair made an appearance on The Today Show on July 29th. As the cameras rolled, Anderson and Neeson were caught on what looked like a passionate embrace, arms around each other, lips dangerously close, and then, boom, the kiss. Cue the shocked voices of the hosts behind the scenes. They're making out on The Today Show. And if you thought this was some behind-the-scenes blooper, think again. It was staged, but it felt way too real. During the interview, host Craig Melvin came right out with it. "You're both single right now. There's clearly chemistry. Are you two an item?" Neeson's reaction. "Craig!" Like a dad being caught by his kids. Anderson, grinning, played it coy too. "What?" I don't understand the question. But that playful energy only added fuel to the fire. Off-screen, their bond has only gotten stronger. Just ask anyone who's been at the Naked Gun press events. At the London premiere on July 22nd, Anderson leaned in and gave Neeson a kiss on the cheek while he held her close on the red carpet. In New York on July 28th, they walked together, smiling, laughing, whispering. It didn't help that their families came too. Pamela brought her sons Brandon, 29, and Dylan, 27, both from her marriage to Tommy Lee. Liam had his two boys, Michael, 30, and Daniel, 28, from his marriage to the late Natasha Richardson. The blended crew even posed together for photos, looking more like a family than a film cast. Anderson was radiant in a satin blue gown with sheer black gloves, makeup-free and glowing. Neeson, in a loose grey suit, kept his arm around her waist the entire time. Their chemistry was so intense during filming that an intimacy coordinator was brought on set. According to Neeson, it was his first time working with one. He explained, "She was in the background. There was no kind of, 'excuse me.'" Anderson joked that the poor coordinator couldn't even handle it. She threw her hands up in the air and said, "I can't take this. This is too hot for me. I'm going for coffee." If you think they're exaggerating, they're not. Neeson has gone on record saying the sex scenes were his favourite part of the film. That's saying something from a guy known for Taken, Schindler's List, and dozens of gritty thrillers. Turns out, it wasn't just steamy scenes. These two bonded the old-fashioned way. Anderson told Entertainment Weekly that she often left baked goods in Neeson's trailer. They shared a mutual love for literature and humour, and yes, they went on multiple romantic dinners, but always with their assistants. Anderson explained, "We had many dinners out with the cast. I invited him and his assistant over for romantic dinners with me and my assistant, so our relationship stayed professionally romantic during filming." The quotes they've shared in interviews? Straight out of a rom-com script. Anderson, "I think I have a friend forever in Liam. We definitely have a connection that is very sincere, very loving, and he's a good guy. He made me feel safe and free. He brings out the best in you, with respect, kindness, and depth of experience." Neeson hasn't held back either. In October, he told People, "I'm madly in love with her. She's just terrific to work with. I can't compliment her enough. She's funny, easy to work with, no huge ego." About her performance in The Last Showgirl, he said, "She was real, she was funny, incredibly sexy." He even described her as feisty, with an innate sense of humour, and very easy on the eyes. So what's this movie that started it all? Naked Gun is a reboot of the classic spoof comedy from the late 80s and early 90s. Liam Neeson plays Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., the bumbling son of Leslie Nielsen's legendary character. Anderson plays Beth Davenport, a femme fatale and sister of a tech company programmer whose death sparks the movie's chaotic investigation. Their characters fall into an absurdly awkward romance, mirroring the original dynamic between Frank Drebin and Priscilla Presley's character. Why reboot Naked Gun in 2025? Neeson told Variety, "Because we're all fucked and we need a few giggles." Honestly, fair enough. Directed and co-written by Akiva Schaffer and produced by Seth MacFarlane and Erica Huggins, the film also stars Paul Walter Hauser, Danny Houston, Kevin Durand, CCH Pounder, and Liza Koshy. It hits theaters on August 1st. Both stars have lived through romantic highs and devastating lows. Anderson's dating history is practically Hollywood lore, married 5 times. First to Tommy Lee, then Kid Rock, then Rick Salomon, twice. Her most recent marriage to bodyguard Dan Hayhurst ended in 2022. Neeson, meanwhile, married actress Natasha Richardson in 1994. They were together until 2009, when she tragically died at age 45 after a skiing accident. Their sons were just 12 and 13 when it happened. After Richardson's passing, Neeson kept his love life largely private. He dated British publicist Freya St Johnston for 2 years, but they split in 2012. He was also romantically linked in the past to Julia Roberts, Barbara Streisand, Janice Dickinson, Helen Mirren, and even Sinead O'Connor. Just last year, he told people he was done dating. His exact words? Number in a word? I'm past all that. Well, apparently not that past it. Despite all the kisses, cuddles, and carefully worded praise, neither Neeson nor Anderson has confirmed the romance outright. Reps for both have either refused to comment or not responded at all. But they aren't exactly hiding it. Anderson burst out laughing when Melvin told them on the Today Show, "Come back when it's official." And Neeson, he simply smiled and said, "It's great to be with this lady. Every day's a joy." Let's be honest, nobody saw this coming. Pamela Anderson, the blonde bombshell of Baywatch, Playboy icon, tabloid queen. Liam Neeson, the intense Irishman from Schindler's List, Taken, and 100 other brooding dramas. But maybe that's why it works. They're both older. They've both lived through loss, fame, love, and scandal. They both know how absurd Hollywood can be. And maybe, just maybe, they found someone who gets it.